Welcome everyone. Let's look at our drawing tools. These are our drawing tools at the left hand side of our AutoCAD page. This is the drawing tools, while on the right hand side of our AutoCAD page is the modifying tools. Let's start with the drawing tools. Our first drawing tools is the line command. That's the line command. I draw my line. When you click on the command will be activated. Then you start using the command. That's my drawing. You can draw your lines anywhere depending on what you want to achieve. Let's look at another drawing tools. Let's look at our next drawing tools, rectangle. That's a rectangle. I click, the command is activated. I now draw my rectangle. That's my rectangle. I've drawn my rectangle. Let's look at the next command. I'm deleting the rectangle now. I erased. Let's look at our next command, another vital command, the circle. That's the circle. I draw my circle. That's my circle. The drawing tools. Let's look at another drawing tools. I just delete my circle. Let's look at our another drawing tools. That's another drawing tools, the arc. I click on my arc. I can take my arc to anywhere depending on what I want to achieve. That's my arc. I'm drawing my arc to anywhere I want to achieve depending on what I want to achieve. That's the arc. It's another drawing tools. Yeah, let's look at another drawing tools before we move to the modifying tools. Let's look at the splines. That's our spline. That's the spline. Look at the dynamism of the spline. Spline, you can rotate it to anywhere. That's the spline. That's the spline. That's the spline. That's the spline. Let me delete it. When you want to delete, you end the command, you press enter. Then you highlight your drawing, you right click, then you erase. Let's look at some vital modifying tools. But before we use our modifying tools very well, we need the drawing tools to draw something in order to modify them. Let me pick an example like a rectangle again. I'm drawing my rectangle now. I've drawn my rectangle. The first modifying tools here is erase. That's the first modifying tools here is erase. Before I erase, I have to highlight my drawing. Then I go to my modifying tools, erase, and the drawing is erased. Let me draw again so that we see the dynamism of the modifying tools. I just pick a circle. I've picked my circle. I pick another drawing tools, line command. I've drawn a line. I'm drawing a line. I'm drawing a line. So let me pick another modifying tools so that we see the dynamism of the modifying tools. Let me pick example, trim. I want to trim my drawing now. I just pick the modifying tools, trim. I click on my trim. The command is activated. See carefully how to trim an object in the AutoCAD. I want to trim this line for it to end here, so I click on where I want it end. I click, left click, then I right click outside. I trim. I click here to trim. I just trim my drawing now. I just trimmed my drawing. Okay, let's look at our another command, extend. Still have to use another drawing tools to explain the extend command. Look at extend. That's the extend. I want to use the extend now. Look, I have clicked on my extend command. I have clicked on my extend command. I want to extend this line to this point, so I click on the line, I click outside, then I click here. The line is extend. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. That's it. The explanation on the modifying tools. This is the modifying tools. We have so many modifying tools here which are used in the AutoCAD design, and there are so many other drawing tools here. As we continue in our lesson, much of it will be explained. Thank you everybody.